Welcome, dear Sangha, to our weekly Parnashavari sadhana. I do believe this will be our final Parnashavari for a while, and then we will be doing White Tara practices on Monday. So enjoy our last Parnashavari Monday for a while. We will begin today in our yellow Garchin Institute prayer book, page 1 at the bottom.
Dola don war zebe dan obar zebe ge darba dan damje parde je war zeba damje je zo zebe manam ga dan nyambe zemje dewa dan de dong ha dan ra nyur da la na me ba ya da war zo ba san jo rambo.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Maishe baradala yezanga walai go de deranaza Nima santa samja bardala gewalai go.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Parnashavari.
We will go to our white Parnashavari sadhana handout and begin at the bottom of page 1.
Sanje dan soje jonan la sanjo barda dana japsanje dage jansa jemba sananje dola pensara sanje rabayo.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until awakening. Through the merit of practicing generosity in the other paramitas, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of beings.
Manam Kadan Yambe Samje Damje Deva Dan Deva Jadan De Nereje Dongha Dan Dongharaje Jadan Dawar Jaje Donghara Mebe Deva Damandava Jaje Jere Jadan Yadan Danyola Nebara Jaje.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be freed from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they dwell in equanimity, free from any bias of attachment or aversion.
Gewa jungze dage jepsa pa tamje zobe sanjo sango.
Prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and supplicating, I dedicate whatever slight virtue I have gathered for the complete awakening of all.
Me soba wa sheda sarva dharma soba wa sheda Ten chu dan je dhamma na rang yin je nam bar da bar gombe ngang rang ge che ba pam ser bo che jong war zan de la zaran de be sem je tam je ne dan nu ba so wa se be dik ba dan tre ba tam je jang ne zar de saran de Sao yege denye la dembe de yongsa jerbale ge jega ranye jonden dem retuma tu sumje sanje damje je yumde jerum kumdo sermo shara zamba serva yoin karva yengo sa chokpa ye tangbo dorje nipa na drata namba samba na Yunje dambo na denzo dan xiaoba nipa xinlo bambo samba na yana Dingna mebong barwe na na yoba deye toka pamle pema dan dawe dengna pam serbo le zerenze rangin je nene yixie ba jen zhang.
Bottom of page 2. This means that all phenomena are primordially completely pure by nature. Within the state of meditating on this, I imagine that my consciousness emerges as a yellow pum syllable. From it, light rays radiate and purify the diseases and impairments of all beings in particular, as well as all their wrongdoings and obscurations. Thereafter the light rays return and dissolve into the seed syllable, which fully transforms me instantly into the illustrious one, Parnashavari, mother of the Buddhas of the 3 times. My body has a yellow color, and I have 3 faces. My central face is yellow, the left face white, and the right face blue. I have 6 arms. My lower right hand holds a vajra, the middle a battle axe, and the upper an arrow. My lower left hand displays the threatening mudra holding a noose, the middle a bundle of branches, and the upper a bow. I am sitting on a white lotus in the midst of masses of fire. The pum syllable at my heart transforms into a lotus and moon with a yellow pum syllable on top. From it light rays radiate and invite the wisdom beings from their natural abode.
Larayang Tuga Sawon La Wunduba Wanga La Rengangor Yendra.
We merge inseparably. Again, light rays radiate from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the 5 empowerment deities and their retinue.
Pensa Gala Sapara Vara Bebe Vade Zaso Pensa Gala Sapara Vara Debe Bade Zaso Pensa Gala Sapara Vara Aloke Bade Zaso Pensa Gala Sapara Vara Gende Bade Zaso Pensa Gala Sapara Nevede Bade Zazo Ome Sawa Tatanga Yabe Kinza Doma She Sorwa Dabe Wangele Sawa Tatanga Da Abe Kegada Samaya Shere Ye Hong She Pembe Che Wang Kang Chamada Che Lama Le Tunyo Jebe Waji
Bottom of page 3. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishin Satu Mam. With this, the empowerment deities are requested to grant empowerment. Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shriye Hum. Thus they bestow the empowerment with water from the vase which fills the body and purifies the defilements. The overflowing water transforms into a Moga Siddhi as a crown ornament. The empowerment deities dissolve into me.
Om Benzagala Sabara Om Pechatsa Parnashavari Sabara Argamba de Zazova Om Pechatsa Parnashavari Sabara Vara Paden Dade Zazo Om Pechatsa Parnashavari Sabara Vara Pepe Bade Zazo Om Pechatsa Parnashavari Sabara Vara Pepe Bade Zazo Om Yada Bana Yavara Sabara Vara Aloga Bada Zaso Om Yada Bana Yavara Sabara Vara Genda Bada Zaso Om Yada Bana Yavara Sabara Vara Nevada Bada Zaso Om Yada Bana Yavara Sabara Vara Shabda Bada Zaya Jiga Deva Jimbe Jingon Yamla Sokpa Neja Jigbada Temme Jala Joba Seba Ye Tanda Jala Yamla Sansalo Pembe Dela Sendo Redoma Zave Yaze Yeyo Madanga Buddha Durza Zeja Damba Ye Ada Lama Gala Sansalo Ike Dukje Dane Jomden Tente Mebong Dava Longjerna Kirsan Sado Jizye Tome Yanye Jangwan Zela Sansalo Rita Lama Gala Namba Ye Davya Dada Ambonze Dengzo Durje Nambe Shaware Imchen Doven Gongla Sansalo.
Middle of page 4. Out of the mandala of Dharmakaya's great bliss, you protect against dangerous diseases such as epidemics and against untimely death. I pay homage to you, mother of wish-fulfilling activities. Golden-colored Parnashavari, sitting on a lotus seat, your main face is yellow, the right face blue, and the left face white. Your hair is bound up in a top knot, and you are full of splendor. I pay homage to the divine body of the goddess who grants accomplishments. Illustrious one, you are the embodiment of wisdom and compassion. You dwell in the midst of masses of fire, which is burning like the fire at the end of time. With your 3 faces and 6 arms, you look terrifying and wrathful. I pay homage to you, who has 1 leg outstretched and the other bent. Wearing a robe of leaves, holding bow and arrow, a battle axe, and a bundle of branches, Parnashavari, you display the threatening mudra and hold a vajra. I pay homage to you, great mother, protectress of beings.
Lama Jimbe Vijin Jarwa Right Nambaying Tugana Derda Cheja Baba Ranye Lutrsa Oma Dava Khenpo.
The crown of myself as Parnashavari consists of the 5 victorious ones. From their hearts flow streams of milky nectar, filling my body.
Om Beyaza Barne Yavai Zarva Mara Baryamana Om Beyaza Barne Yavai Zarva Mara Baryamana Beyaza Barne Yavai Zarva Mara Baryamana Beyaza Barne Sarva Mara Paraya Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Beyaza Barna 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 Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Barna Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Beyaza 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 Barna Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Yaza Barna Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Beyaza Barna Yaza Barna Yavare Sarvamara Payamana Beyaza 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 Barna Yavare Sarvamara Yure San Jarka Ran Jadaran Dubai Yikpa Dan Jip Sun Nam Ka Dam Je Gamara Samla Durse Jumpa Be Nepa Yure San Jarkam Nedan Duba Dam Je Yawa.
I visualize that the whole space of either a region or country is filled with the 5 Sugatas and the goddess Parnashavari. From them, streams of nectar flow down, fill the bodies of the diseased, the region or kingdom, and all diseases and harms are pacified.
Parnashavari Saparavara Argam Padesaso Beyaza Parnashavari Saparavara Padendadesaso Beyaza Parnashavari Sapara Pipe Padesaso Beyaza Parnashavari Saparavara Dipe Pade Shavare Sabare Vare Aloge Bade Zazova Beshase Bane Shavare Sabare Ginde Bade Zazova Beshase Bane Shavare Sabare Vare Nevede Bade Zazova Yazabane Shavare Sabare Vare Shabda Bade Zazova Deva Jimbe Jengone Yamla Soba Neje Jegbada Timin Jele Jobara Seba Ye Dundun Tele Yamla Sansardu.
Out of the mandala of Dharmakaya's great bliss you protect against dangerous diseases such as epidemics and against untimely death. I pay homage to you, mother of wish-fulfilling activities.
Maja Bada Nyabada Kayan Damung Loye Ne Jiba Dangne Jizaraka Tekun Chuje Zupar Sor.
Whatever I could not procure, whatever was deteriorated, and whatever I did with a deluded mind or made others do, may you forgive all that.
Tadaya Goro Ahoy Bangavan Sava Dadangada Bezanam Nidarabava Sadu Sanje Gunjang over Jerbaye Dorje Jaje Lama Tambaye Dadan Kansan Semche Maleba Retro Lojumai.
Bottom of page 6. May the great Vajradhara, the true Lama, who is the essence of all Buddhas, grant the auspiciousness of the goddess Parnashavari to all beings of the three realms, without exception, and to myself.
Jagwa Jimbe Nimbale Droze Barden Jebsa Doma Lamu Jola Jabsa Sanjane Jeba Gole Jo Zedo.
Glorious goddess Parnashavari, you liberate all others and myself from the infliction of great harm. Having taken refuge in you, sublime goddess, please protect us from all dangers.
Okay, now?
So we will go to our blue Jikunkagyu prayer book and we will do a world peace prayer, which is on page 38. And then right after that, next page, the prayer of Kuntuzangpo. The three jewels and three roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of Snow, Avalokiteshvara, Jetsuntara, and Guru Padmasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, men and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of, intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons and dark forces, blight, frost and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth. Erratic rainfall, heat, misery, and droughts in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harms to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide and ever last. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our perfectly pure highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained. Prayer of Kuntuzangpo. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all of you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and a distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From the subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachments to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax in ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah ho, hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. We will go to our Yellow Garchin Institute prayer book, and on page 22 we will do long life prayers. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. Supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jugungpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigden Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. We'll go to page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Everybody.
For joining us on our Parnashavari sadhanas. Thank you to Venerable Khenpo Tenzin, to Abao Lama and to Bunima Lama for guiding us all of these times in our prayers for healing and well-being. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed.